Hello and welcome to the next installment of Access Bars News and Updates. This is probably one of the most basic videos with information on what is a bars practitioner. So we shorten Access Bars Practitioner to just BP or bars practitioner, which means someone that has taken the one-day Access Bars class and knows how to do the technique of Access Bars. Simple, right? So that's a bars practitioner. Anyone that has ever taken the one-day Access Bars class and knows how to run bars. Now, technically, on our website on accessconsciousness.com, you can search for people who are bars practitioners. There have been over 500,000 people who have taken a bars class. Now, not everyone wants to be found on the website. So, to find bars practitioners on the Access Consciousness website, someone has to say, yes, I'm a bars practitioner and agree. But there's tens and tens of thousands of people on there. So the one-day class where you become a bars practitioner, you get a manual. And this is not just the technique of Access Bars. So you do get, there's different, of course, head charts in there. You get a wonderful color one as well, which goes through all of the points. You also get another way. For me, this always helped to see the different bars points described in different angles and things. So you get all of those, but also in this manual, it's the core class of Access Consciousness. Access Bars is. There's no prerequisites. Anybody can take it. There's a set price for an Access Bars class per the country that you live in. And you, no matter where you take the class, you pay based on the country that you live in and earn your money in, which is amazing. If you ever take another Access Bars class, it's always 50% off, half off. No matter if you took a bars class 10 years ago, if you took another one today, it'd be half off. But for your first one, you learn the technique of Access Bars in one day. That is the class. You become a bars practitioner or a BP. And in this manual, there's not only the bars points, like I said, there's so many of the basic tools that change everything in Access Consciousness. So you have all sorts of different questions, like how does it get any better than this? Information on light and heavy, how to access what's true for you. Who does this belong to question, to stop buying everything is yours and return it to sender. So there's so much in the bars manual. And like I said, anyone can take the bars class. To find classes that are near you, there are over about 10,000 bars facilitators, which in another video, I will explain how do you become one of those to teach the class. But if you go to accessconsciousness.com/bars, it's a whole website all about Access Bars, and you can search for classes near you. You can use the advanced search function and narrow by your country and your region. And then also once a year, we have what we call a global Access Bars class, which is the only online Access Bars class that can count to become a bars practitioner, where you can actually learn and also to become a facilitator. Depending on when you're watching this video, if you're watching live, awesome. The next one of those is coming up next weekend, October 22nd, with Dr. Dane here, the co-creator of Access Consciousness. So it's really special. He hasn't done a bars class facilitated one in maybe 7 years, about 7 years. And I don't know when the next one will be. So that's exciting. You can join online on your own. We encourage having a partner. It's the only time you can take the bars class online and not have a partner, but to have that experience of being with the co-creator of Access and that energy, if you can find someone near you. There's also what we call pops, so local gatherings to stream that event. You can find a listing of those at that link below. And then, of course, there are, like I said, 10,000 local facilitators. So if you go to the website and you want to take one in person, find someone near you. But after that day, I know it sounds crazy, you actually become a bars practitioner. You learn this phenomenal technique in one day. During a class, in addition to getting the manual and the head charts, you also will gift 2 Access Bars sessions, and you receive 2 bar sessions. So not only do you get a class, you also receive 2 sessions. So it's a deal. And then after that, you can choose to do whatever you like as a bars practitioner. Some people just want to share it with their friends and family, people that they know. Other people use it to add to a current business. Chiropractors, massage therapists, hairdressers add in certain bars points to that. And other people start adding it to something they offer as a practitioner, as their own business. So basically, you have lots of options. And if I know for some people, I took a bars class and became a practitioner before ever having a session. So to me, I was like, oh, I could have a session with someone and experience it, or I could take the class. So if you are curious about bars, you can choose to have a session with a practitioner or facilitator, or you could take the class. So in the class, you will receive 2 sessions. You will gift 2 sessions. You will get the manual. You will become a bars practitioner. After the class, look out for emails from Access Consciousness. We let you know where to find information. It also comes in your manual of how to create a business should you choose as a practitioner, or just have fun and gift sessions, offer sessions to your friends, find someone to run your bars. That makes it the most fun. And yes, for this very upcoming one, depending again when you're seeing this video, on October 22nd of 2022, Dr. Dane's Here's Global Bars class, which you can also find information for on the Access Consciousness website. People, that is the only time you can do an online bars class and become a bars practitioner, or use it to become a bars facilitator. I'll do another video on that. It takes 3 bars classes to become a bars facilitator, but it counts for both. In a bars class, you also have the option of getting a certificate printed that says, I'm a bars practitioner. If you take it locally, you can ask your local facilitator to print you that certificate. If you take the online global bars class with Dr. Dane here, you can ask for that certificate. I think we sell it in the shop for a few dollars. I'm not sure. And then you can have one with Dr. Dane here's signature on it too. So thank you guys so much. I hope to see you online or in person soon. And especially, hopefully, if you're watching this ahead of this upcoming weekend of change, October 22nd to 23rd, we've got the Global Bars class with Dr. Dane. We have Global Bars Day the next day with Dr. Dane and Gary Douglas, the founder of Access. Lots of stuff going on. So I hope to see you online or somewhere in the world soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.